Let me record this. Hey guys, this is Earl Dixon with What's Up Crowdfunding, and today we're doing our international Zoom, and I have an opportunity today to be here with Gideon, and just answering some basic questions. That's what we do. That's what make What's Up Team Elite so unique in what we do. So as far as the updates are concerned, from the 31st to the 9th of the month, we'll begin to start donations. Now, when that process starts, the directors and the programmers will be able to oversee to make sure that the donations are flowing properly through the system. Okay, and we're in beta test, which means that if they see something that's not quite right, they will have the opportunity to take the system down, make some repairs, and keep moving. Okay, now from the 31st to the 9th, we will take donations. On the 10th, they're going to take the system down. They're going to give everybody who did not pay or make their donations 24 hours and make their active donations so that they can be in their current positions in the matrix. If they go to the holding tank if they haven't made their payment by the 9th, they're going to go to a holding tank. That means that they'll be placed in a queue. They'll be taken out in the matrix, placed in a queue, and they can make their donation to come back into the matrix, but it would not be in the same position that they had earlier. Okay, now that's going to happen on the 10th. Then on the 11th is when we would go live to everybody in the community on the 11th of next month. Okay, so continue to build your downline and continue to make sure that everybody got 3. Okay. Yeah. So that's basically our plan. Do you have any question about that right now?
No, it's clear.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a very unique opportunity here. The first program that I was in, I talked to the owner of that program today. The first program that came out in January, that was a donation program where I was able to get donations from. I had a chance to talk to the owner of that program today, and they're in the process of automating that program as well. But the difference is that we're starting out with an automated program. Okay. And that means that when you go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, when you go from one level to the next level, it does it automatically without you having to upgrade yourself. Okay. And the problem in the past was that people would get Bitcoins and they wouldn't have anything to upgrade with. But they won't have that problem with this program. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So let me go back to the rest of the panel. All right. Let me see who else is with us today. Hey, Charles, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Al?
All right. We got a new gentleman on the panel. He's with Dave. I want everybody to show him a warm welcome. Let me unmute him. Tell him your name again, Mr. Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams, not the football player.
Yeah, Mr. Ricky Williams. He's from Charlotte. He lives in Charlotte, North Carolina.
He's not far from my country.
Yeah, he's not far from us at all. So hopefully we can get him in the Millionaires Club soon. Let me see. Here, loud noise. Let me see. Hey guys, let's see. Okay, I see what it is. All right, no problem. Hey Bruce, how you doing, Bruce? Awesome.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Nice to see you, Bruce.
Nice to see you. You know where I'm at. You know what I'm doing, so.
All right, no problem. All right, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the presentation. Hey, is Williams coming back, David? Is Williams coming back? David. Hey, David, is Ricky coming back?
Yeah, we had to go inside because it's noisy outside. Yeah, he's with me.
Okay, no problem. All right. Well, we'll give you a chance to get settled before we get started.
I do. I do.
Yeah, we'll give you a chance to get settled before we go. We're going to get started. We're going to get started on time. I'm going to get to the point where I'm basically going to lock the room. I'm going to start locking the Zoom room at a certain time. And if people really want to be serious about what we're doing, they're going to start showing up on time so we can rock and roll. All right, so let's see who's here. We got 9 people on the panel right now. We got David, we got Gideon, we got Cheryl, we got Bruce, And we got a number, a 1407 number. Who is the person on 407 calling in from the telephone? If you unmute yourself and introduce yourself, so we'll know who you are. Hey, Nakia.
Nakisha.
Nakisha. Hey, Nakisha. How you doing, Nakisha? Can you hear me, Nakisha? Hey, Nakisha. How you doing? I want to see if I can get her set up. Let's see if I can unmute her.
And Nakisha, there's still the person on the 407 numbers. Whoops.
Nakisha, can you hear me? I can't hear you. You have to unmute yourself, or you might have to log back out, Nakisha. And when you come back in, it's gonna say audio by device.
Okay. You have yours, or I do?
Nakisha, Nakisha, when you're
Wipe these off and use these, you can.
Killing you and ain't gonna kill me.
turn my phone off too. All right, let's see. Okay, I think we lost her for a second. Let's see. She may come back in. All right, let's see. The person with 407. Let's see if we can get you plugged in.
What area code is 407?
Hi, 407 is Orlando.
Hey, how you doing?
And if he has to let him know.
Okay, so you tell us. I'm gonna lock everybody out except you. I'm gonna give you a chance to speak. Hold on one second. All right. Yes. All right. Now you can unmute yourself again, 407, and we got all the noise off the line. Unmute yourself again. Let me see if I can unmute her myself. Okay. 407, you can unmute yourself.
How do I unmute?
Yeah, you unmuted. How you doing again? What's your name?
This is Nakisha. I was trying to do the Zoom, but the Zoom isn't working. So JJ told me to just call in. Okay,
awesome. First of all, I want to welcome you to our platform. JJ is doing a wonderful job. You got an outstanding sponsor there. He's really raising the bar when it comes to sharing this information. He's basically showing us how to do it. So you got a great sponsor. Do you have any background experience with Bitcoins at all?
No, just actually JJ is the first person that ever kind of introduced me to Bitcoin. So
Wow. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, we got a great platform. Your Zoom, you can go back to Zoom if you want to, because you don't have to. We could see you well, okay? But I want you to see, because was you able to hear me when you was on Zoom, though?
Yes, I can hear you fine. You just couldn't hear me.
Okay, so it's okay. When I'll give you a chance to go back to Zoom again, it's not a problem. It's because I want you to see the presentation, because they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, here, pictures is worth $1 billion. Okay, truly. So if you can get back to your screen, please do, and we'll give you time to do that, where you can actually see what's going on. Now, when you go back to your screen, you don't have to worry about just interacting unless you want to. But as long as you can see my screen and hear my voice, you'll be in good shape. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
All right, so take your time, and we're going to go ahead and get set up and get started. Hey, guys.
Earl, there's somebody else on that's a XT1650 device.
All right, let me see.
No name.
Okay, if there's anybody else on that's new today that have not identified yourself, please do. We like to get to know the people in our community, the people and our family, because if you're here, you're considered to be a family member. So please unmute yourself and tell us who you are. And your ID is coming up as XT1650. If you would let us know who you are. Okay. Please do. All right. Well, okay, so what we're going to do, if XT 1560 chimes in, we'll greet them. But today I'm going to get started. Hey, guys, this is Earl Dixon with What's Up Crowdfunding, and you're at the right place at the right time. Bitcoin, as you see on my hat, and David got on his hat, is revolutionizing the money arena. various countries around the world, like Russia has just come out with crypto ruble. Dubai has come out with Mcash. United Kingdom is in the process of coming out with, they actually came out with their own digital currency as well. So you're in the know right now. Just by being here, you actually send in $1 million seed, and for some, $1 billion seed if you take action and you move now. So we're going to show you a platform that you can participate in, where you can get an unlimited amount of Bitcoins if you know what to do with them once you start the process. So it's 4 ways to get a Bitcoin. Let me start out with that. You can get a Bitcoin by purchasing it outright. You can get a Bitcoin by mining, and I'll show you a couple of videos in a few minutes that'll show you what mining is really about. But mining the Bitcoin basically means that there are no banks involved with Bitcoin transactions. Okay, banks have been very, very, very. I'm gonna tell you, I saw a video today, and the gentleman, he just said banks are really money terrorists. Okay, really. And this was a high-level intellectual person that was labeling banks that way because of their processes. So Satoshi Nakamoto understood what was going on in the money sector around the world. So this brilliant gentleman created a platform called blockchain and Bitcoin to be able to make money a free enterprise around the world. So you can get them through mining. And mining just means that if someone sends you a transaction for Bitcoin, that transaction does not go through a bank. That transaction will hit a server, a computer. It could be in your own home. You set up a server in your house and you download free mining software. And when transactions start hitting your server, the company behind the software is going to actually give you Bitcoins for sending those transactions. That's called mining. Everybody say mining.
Mining.
There you go. There you go. So you get paid for mining. So you either buy them, you can mine them, or you can get them in a Bitcoin, in a mutual fund, a RA, a hedge fund. Right now, the cryptocurrency arena is actually pushing the stock market. The stock market used to be in control of the flow of money around the world. I mean, yeah, in some sectors around the world. But right now, digital currency has a larger market cap than the stock market do. So cryptocurrency is in front. So now the last way to get Bitcoin, if you're not investing in the RIA or mutual fund or hedge fund, if you're not gonna buy them, you're not gonna mine them, it's through donations. Everybody say through donations. Come on, y'all.
Donations.
Through donations. Guys, I participated in a program in January. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Until you experience what I've experienced, you gotta feel it. It's like somebody saying, it's like, listen, I'm gonna get real with you for a minute. It's like your mama died, and somebody says, I know what you're going through, and their mom is still living. You can't know what I'm going through if your mother's still living. You can only know what I'm going through when you lose your mom and you can't call on the telephone. That's when you can really relate to what I'm going through. So until you experience what I went through, when I would go to sleep and wake up with hundreds of dollars of donations coming to my cell phone. I mean, there were nights when I would get over $700 in donations coming to this thing. And I would wake up the next morning, I would have a $700 donation, and I could pay my light bill at my house, my cable bill at my house, my security system at my house, okay? And I could pay all that out of one donation. That's
Can I
when
say something real quick, Earl?
Go ahead. Who is this?
This is John.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
All right. This is when, by the way, $700 was one full Bitcoin. That would be worth $6,000 today.
That's right. That's right. That's right. 4 months. Well, about 4 months ago, Bitcoin was at $700, guys, and Bitcoin is right around $6,000 today. Okay. So the fact that you can get them through donation is going to be really exciting. Okay. And we get to the point where you're getting hundreds of donations coming to this thing. That's when your phone really become a Bitcoin ATM machine. So literally, with a cell phone and a Bitcoin wallet, you have the ability to become a banker.
Is Anthony new?
Let's see, Anthony. Let's see. Let's see. Is there a person named Anthony? Let me check and see. Yeah, Anthony. How you know? I saw Ronald the other day. Anthony, can you unmute yourself? Unmute you. Hey, Anthony. Can you hear me? Anthony, can you hear me? All right. His noise in his background, so I'm muting back out. So, guys, as new people come on now, we'll get them along the way. We just want to acknowledge everybody on the platform. What I'm gonna do? Oh, I see Anthony. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Yeah, he was on the other day. Yeah, welcome back, Anthony. So, guys, so let me share with you what we got going on. So, I'm gonna use WIM right now. I'm gonna show you how we rock this WIM. Okay. So the way we do this is we start out with a question. I'm gonna unmute you right quick. So the question is, do you know someone who needs funding, like for a new house, to start a business with, or to send a kid to college, or to simply go on vacation, or to have money for an existing business, get money for an existing business that they never ever have to pay back? Do you know someone who needs funding like that? And I mean, Mr. Williams?
I do.
You do?
Me.
Yeah, you. That's what I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about. Well, that's how we get this conversation started, okay? And what you do, after you get the conversation started, all we do is invite them to our platform, okay? You put them in front of me, or you put them in front of another presenter, okay? And we're going to be able to show them the information and let them be able to make an intelligent decision about whether or not they want to participate, okay? All right, so let me get started. So let me, who else is new? The young lady, say it again.
Nakisha is new.
Nakisha, can you still hear me? Okay, great. Well, she can't talk through her. She's driving, I think. But do you need funding? You can give me a thumbs up. Do you need funding that you never ever have to pay back, Nakisha? Glory to God. So, guys, it's simple. It's so simple. What we do here is truly amazing. So, anytime you do business with someone, you want what you call a duplicatable strategy that anybody can follow. So that's what we have right here. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to go do a screen share, and I'm going to start showing you our platform. I'm muted everybody out, and I'm going to tell you a story. So right now, what I'm going to do is tell you a story, and I'm going to show you the technology, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why timing and position is key. I'm going to show you why you are in the best place that you've ever been financially in your life, even if you broke. Even if you don't have a dollar to your name right now, you are in the best place financially that you have ever been in the history of your life, because the greatest wealth transfer in the history of the world is happening right under your eyes right now. And all you need to know is how to participate in it. And we have the best platform on the internet that will allow you to be able to participate with people where you can become a giver first and a receiver second. But here, you're going to receive a whole lot more than you give. All right, so let me screen share. Guys, so we got a website. The name of our website is getfundingnow.info. All right, I'm going to put that right in front of your face. Just give me a second to get that there. All right, let me start screen share. All right, let me get back to where that is. And if everybody will stay muted out when you come in, please, so that we can have a nice flow and keep it professional. All right, so Cheryl, can you see that website, getfundingnow.info? Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so guys, so this is where we navigate this plane from. Okay, we drive from here, and it's www.getfunding.info. So we put it up. So
Oh, actually, you've got the worksheet with the address on it instead of your Get Funding Now website.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to show.
Okay.
I wanted everybody, because a lot of times people will hear it, but they really can't see what I'm saying. So this will give them the spelling of it where they can get that correct. So it's getfundingnow.info for everybody. So make sure you go there. And when you go there, you can get registered to be a team member, because I really don't like sharing this knowledge and information with people who's not on our team. And there's really a lot of other benefits that's going to come from this community. But in order to get the benefits, you got to be a part of the community to get the benefits. So here we are. So I'm going to close this out. So I hope everybody kind of took a mental note. And, you know, it's simple to remember the website. All right. So if you need funding, when do you need it? Now. So it's getfundingnow.info. Give me the info. Getfundingnow.info. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. So now we're back at the website. So I'm actually there. Cheryl, can you see that screen too?
Not yet.
Okay. Hold on. All right. Let me make sure you can see it. All right. So we're there. Let me know when you see it.
Now it's there.
Okay. Awesome. So, guys, what we do when we get here, for especially all our new people, all we do is to basically tell you a story. And the story starts out with this. Every day at 12 o'clock, you own it. We do an international Zoom. And that's what this first picture represents. Okay. Let me scroll down. Scroll down. The name of our team is wassupp Team Elite. And this, at 12 o'clock Eastern, this represents our international Zoom, where we present the information and tell the story. Now, why do you say international? International is because with social media, we're basically broken all the boundaries around the world to be able to share this wonderful opportunity with people anywhere. So we represent over 175 countries through what we have our hands on right now. So no excuses for people saying they don't have someone to share this with, okay? So our international Zoom is every day, and we've allocated this time every day to be here to be able to tell the story for our international community. Now, people who are domestic right here in the United States of America, you can get on also at 8:30 at night, and we're here for you, and we're actually doing the same, sharing the same information at night. So you got 2 times a day that you can actually come here, and you can participate in the information discussion twice a day. And the way that the website is set up, you can go down to, you can scroll down, and you can get 2 pieces of information where you can actually share this platform anytime you want to. Now, what we ask you to do, here's a presentation being done by me right here, okay? And the history of wassupp crowdfunding, okay, is done right here by one of our global directors, Mr. Fred Bender himself. I interviewed him doing a live Zoom, and he'll give you all the background information about how wassupp crowdfunding was birthed. So let's get started. So we'll start out with Mr. Asher Heeb. Asher Heeb is a multi-millionaire. And I'm speaking it into existence for him that he's a billionaire. Okay. But right now he started, well, he was in the network marketing arena for quite some years. He was a very successful network marketer, to the point where he was making in tune of $1 million a month in his last rodeo, as I may say, network marketing business. And now he's at the point where money is not an issue in his life in Dubai, okay? And he lives in Dubai. And we're going there in a couple of months, by the way. So that's where we're going to have our first convention. So Asher Heeb and a couple of other brilliant gentlemen came together. There they are, Mr. Fred Bender and Ricky Howe. They came together and they had a concept. And they put a concept together of an app. And the app concept included social media, e-education, advertising, gaming, and travel in one app. Okay, and they put that baby out there on social media, and it went viral. Over 260,000 people around the globe signed up for that app without it even existing, but just the concept alone blew their mind. So once that app went global, okay, some feedback came from the company. And the feedback was that we had some nations where the average income was between $30 and $300 a month. And the price point of that app was $199.88. So some of the people in those foreign nations were like, we can't do this. We like it. We like the concept. We like the fact that the app says we can make $250,000, $250,000 residually every month. We like the fact that the app says we can make $1.5 million directly in incomes a month, but we can't afford to take our monthly disposable income and join your app. So can you give us some help? And the question was, can you reduce the price of the app? And Asher Heeb his feedback was, we cannot reduce the price of the app because in order for the app to produce the revenues for you, the residual income for you, we need the app to stay exactly where it is to be able to produce that. But what we can do, we'll go back to the board, we'll go back to the directors, and we'll determine, we'll come up with brainstorm, and we'll see if we can come up with a way to be able to help everybody finance their position into the app program. So guys, as soon as that happened, right after that happened, something very tragic happened. Ashahib's son, 25-year-old son, died from kidney failure. And whenever that happened, he disappeared from the surface. Of course, he went and he started eulogizing over his son, and we thought he would be gone forever. But he went away for a minute, and then he returned. But this time, when he returned, he returned with a mission. It was very clear exactly what he wanted to do, to be able to, number one, help those people who needed money to come into his app program, and number two, to be able to, he created this idea, this mission of earning $1 billion, $1 billion in the name of his son. Okay, and that was clear. And then he decided that he would help you, because you're here, to be able to finance your dream that you've had in all of your life, or a dream that you just recently come up with. All of that will be done through the crowdfunding platform. Okay, now what I want to do right now, I want to go over and show you this app. Okay, I want to show you the app that started the whole story, because it starts with the app story. And we want you to be able to tell the story completely, just like telling the story about the Wizard of Oz or the Three Little Pigs or the Three Little Bears. We want you to be able to tell that to your grandson. We want you to be able to tell them how you created your Bitcoin wealth. Okay, so let's go over and show you the video. All right, coming on down. Where is that, baby? Okay. Let me come down. Okay. Just about. I'm sorry. Okay, here it is. All right, y'all bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, so anyway, this is the app program. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna play this app video. Give it a chance to populate. Meanwhile, I'll close out some of these windows. Technology. Let's give it a second. All right, there we go. Still buffering. Let me try that again. Hold on. Let me try that again. Y'all bear with me just a second, please, while I get my technology set up. All right, there we go.
It's no secret. We are spending more time than ever on our mobile phones, and more than 80% of that time, we rely on apps to get things done. And the reason why users prefer to use apps is the simplicity and focus that they provide, not only to make our personal lives easier, but also when it comes to running a successful business. Introducing WhatsUpp Global, a first in the social networking industry and an absolute game changer. For the first time, you can combine the power of social media, chat, e-education, webinars, hotel discounts, dental savings, security software, advertising, and much more from within one single app. Running a business is a time-consuming affair, and this is exactly why we built waszupp from the ground up, with the specific focus on your needs as an entrepreneur. Never before has so many features been built into a single app. Not only does it allow you to chat, but you can also run voice and video webinars directly from your mobile device or desktop. You can enroll for life-enhancing e-courses by just tapping an icon and even access an advertising module specifically for SME. And when time comes to kick off your shoes, you can relax with a large selection of mobile games right from within the app. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. The proprietary waszupp Global Compensation Plan is where it gets really interesting. Custom designed to be balanced and friendly to the part-timer wanting to generate an additional $500 to $1,000 plus per month, as well as the full-timer needing to earn an above-average $25,000 to $100,000 plus per month. How would you like to join our exclusive Founders Club with worldwide revenue sharing? With truly amazing lifestyle awards such as luxury cars, exotic holidays, and expensive jewelry. $1 million homes and achievement bonuses of up to $2 million. Can you afford to not be a part of this revolutionary and exciting app? As an industry, first, we are introducing a lucrative 100% match on achievement bonus. That's right, this has never been done before, and absolutely exclusive to waszupp Global's game-changing platform. By using waszupp to build your business, you can earn a potentially guaranteed income of up to $250,000 per month and over $1.5 million per month in direct commissions. With the travel industry grossing more than $8 trillion in 2016 and mobile and game apps projected to generate over $100 billion, can you afford not to be part of this exploding and ever-growing market? Don't get left behind. Be part of the waszupp Global Revolution. Contact us today and find out how to combine the power of 5 of the fastest-growing industries: social networking, mobile apps, e-education, travel, and games to potentially generate unlimited income.
Okay, guys, so you guys saw the app, and that's where the whole story began, was with the app. So now that you've seen the app, let me show you the solution to be able to help each person come into the business with just $35. So they came up with a professional video, okay, that will explain our platform in detail. So let me show you that video now. Oh, and also I had to do this first. Guys, when you go to getfundingnow.info, go down to step number 5, and I'll show you that. When you get to step number 5, answer the couple of questions you have there and put your name, phone number, and email in, okay? And your sponsor will tell you about the last question about your membership ID, okay? So make sure you go there and register with our team. And now, let's go back up to the company's video and see the app program that was designed to help everyone earn the $35 to come in through donations.
At this very moment, we are on the verge of the greatest transfer of wealth the world has ever seen. And you are at the right place at the right time, right now. For centuries, people have used the concept of crowdfunding, the ability for individuals to harness the power of their collective resources to address financial challenges, start small businesses, and support innovation in a way that creates prosperity for the entire community. Things began to shift in the 1800s as the banking and finance industry partnered with big business to increase regulations. Initially thought of as a way to protect investors, these regulations eventually locked out the general public and potential innovators who did not meet certain standards set by wealthy bankers and businessmen. At the height of these stifling regulations, entrepreneurs had to meet stiff demands by the SEC just to bring a product or service to market, and potential investors had to maintain assets of over $250,000 to participate in wealth-building vehicles that the rich have used for decades to increase and maintain their share of the world's wealth. Small investors and everyday people were shut out of these wealth-building opportunities. Then everything began to change for the better in April of 2012 as President Barack Obama signed the Jobs Act into law. JOBS, which stands for the Jumpstart Our Business Startups Act, also known as the crowdfunding bill, legalized crowdfunding, which is the right for an entrepreneur to solicit the general public to invest in fundraising initiatives. It also removes income restrictions so that anyone of any class can participate in crowdfunding activities. Crowdfunding entities like GoFundMe, Fundable, Kickstarter, and Crowdability are a direct result of the Jobs Act and have brought people together from every nation to raise billions for startups, disaster relief, poverty and hunger initiatives, and community development projects around the world. In fact, crowdfunding can be used to raise funds for any project that is important to you. Inspired by the crowdfunding phenomenon, millionaire and entrepreneurial giant Mr. Ash Sahib began to evaluate how crowdfunding could be used as both a charitable funding model and at the same time providing funding for participants' personal and humanitarian projects. If givers could at the same time become receivers in a systematic way, one could potentially lead positive change in every nation on earth. Mr. Sahib's noble endeavor to help change lives around the world has resulted in a breakthrough initiative, the WhatsUpp Crowdfunding Project. Through WhatsUpp Crowdfunding, Mr. Sahib's vision is to raise $1 billion in charitable donations and at the same time lift as many people as possible out of debt and poverty by using an automated crowdfunding platform. This automated system will allow each participant to fund and receive funds in a highly systematic format where everyone will have equal access to the financial means to live out their hopes and dreams. The most amazing thing about WhatsUpp Crowdfunding is that each participant contributes a one-time donation of $35. And then by sharing this vision of giving and receiving, whether you choose to do so part-time, full-time, or big time, the results will amaze you. Let me show you how it works. When you donate your $35 gift, $10 is set aside for operational costs and the remaining $25 is gifted to the person who invited you to participate. You are then an active participant in the WhatsUpp Crowdfunding Project. The 3x8 forced graduated step-up matrix starts with you receiving a $25 donation and quickly steps up to multiple donations in the thousands that will help you fund your personal projects. Here's how the step-up matrix works. As 3 of your contacts choose to participate in the WhatsUpp Crowdfunding Project, you will begin to automatically receive small donations, and as they share the good news of giving and sharing with WhatsUpp Crowdfunding, the step-up matrix will swell with givers, and a ripple effect begins that will not stop as the world is filled with generous people with $35 and the desire to fund a better life. All the time, we, as a community of givers, will empower WhatsUpp Crowdfunding to hit the lofty goal of giving $1 billion to people in need around the world. As the matrix grows with participants, you will quickly receive your first wave of donations up to $292. And this is just the beginning. The next group of donations will be as much as $1,710. Your personal matrix is now growing and creating your next round of donations. It is now very exciting for you to receive up to $45,000. Now remember, the system automatically moves the donations to you and others. It's fun and easy. You have received 4 waves of donations, and yet there are still 4 remaining. Congratulations! The very next round of donations is amazing and totally life-changing. You can receive funding at this time of up to $1,017,000. Once again, remember, these donations are for you to direct to any project or purpose you like, which could be for medical bills, college costs, mortgages, business projects, and the list goes on and on. For many people, this will be life-changing. Can you see yourself helping others in need, as well as purchasing a new car, making a down payment on a new home, maybe paying off some debts, or going on a dream vacation? Whatever your hopes or dreams, it's easy to see how WhatsUpp Crowdfunding is the most powerful way to turn dreams into reality. At this point, you can see how incredible the vision of WhatsUpp Crowdfunding is. And yet there are still 3 waves of donations remaining. The benefits of What's Up crowdfunding are no products to handle or samples to distribute, no monthly fees, quotas, or volume to maintain, no bothering friends and family with demonstrations or sales pitches on products they don't want or need. But the best part about What's Up crowdfunding is that your small donation, combined with the power of collective economics, will literally transform the world and create real and lasting change to better the lives of others, no matter where they live around the globe. All you need is an initial donation of $35 and a desire to see at least 3 others blessed through a platform designed to help everyone financially. But I have a special announcement for you. The official launch date for What's Up crowdfunding is coming soon. There are already over 235,000 people from around the globe who have lined up to partner with us. On the official launch date, they will have open access to sign up and will literally create a tsunami of donations that will drive incredible success for those who are already registered. The great news is you are receiving advance notice and preferred placement if you act now. Get back.
Act now is the key. If you act now. Thank you guys for taking a look at that video. Now you got a snapshot of what we got our hands on. So we have a donation platform where you can get payouts, donation in Bitcoin. The key is what? In Bitcoin. $25, $292, $1,710, $45,000, $1,017,000, and it's more. 3 more levels. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to explain that in detail in a few minutes. I'm going to show you how the money flow. But before I do that, because at the beginning of this video, you saw something that said, let me reemphasize this. You saw something that said that that the greatest wealth shift in the world, you have a chance to participate in the greatest wealth shift in the world. I'm going to show you why that's true. And I'm going to show you why we can move freely through the blockchain and through social media. Okay, for the first time in the history of the world, social media, digital currency, and crowdfunding have come together in one space, in one place, and you can benefit from it. So let me go and show you why. Oh, let's look at Bitcoin first of all. One gentleman on the panel was saying that he didn't know a lot about Bitcoin. So I'm going to show you 2 videos on Bitcoin. I'm going to show you one video that gives you an overall view of what Bitcoin is from a simplistic standpoint. And then I'm going to show you what the millionaires around the world who participated in 2009 has to say. I had a lady on here last night. I think her name was Miss Pfeiffer. She had an opportunity to participate when Bitcoin was 0.001, which means it was less than a penny per Bitcoin. Glory. Okay. But now you guys have a chance to participate now. All right. So let me go show you that platform. So here we go. I'm going to show you this video. Scroll down. What is Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin? Great question. What is Bitcoin? Oh, I don't know why I got back up the top. Let's see. Right here.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower, you can use them in every country, your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Bitcoins are generated all over the internet by anybody running a free application called a Bitcoin miner. Mining requires a certain amount of work for each block of coins. This amount is automatically adjusted by the network such that Bitcoins are always created at a predictable and limited rate. Your Bitcoins are stored in your digital wallet, which might look familiar if you use online banking. When you transfer Bitcoins, an electronic signature is added. After a few minutes, the transaction is verified by a miner and permanently and anonymously stored in the network. The Bitcoin software is completely open source and anybody can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing.
Yes.
When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Let's look at some examples of how Bitcoins are already used today. You can purchase video games, gifts, books, servers, and alpaca socks. Several currency exchanges exist where you can trade your Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Bitcoins are a great way for small businesses and freelancers to get noticed. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, there are no chargebacks or fees, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For your first Bitcoins and more information, visit weusecoins.com.
First video down. Hey guys, I also want to tell you this right here. And that is, you know, they said you can use Bitcoin for various things. Not only can you use Bitcoin to purchase just basic goods, you can, with me, in my business, you can use Bitcoin to get your car tuned up. You can use Bitcoin to buy a car from me. You can use Bitcoin to buy this hat I got on. You can use Bitcoin to get your car inspected. You can even use Bitcoin to buy yourself a brand new set of tires right now through me, because I have met in that place, in that space, and I'm taking Bitcoins. I would rather have Bitcoins than cash. All right, so let me go.
Add something in just a second. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you caught that or not, but if you accept Bitcoins as a business or just as we are right now, no chargebacks or fees.
Yep.
That's crucial. I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't mean to.
Great. No, thank you for your help. Thank you for your help, John. Because I know you're gonna be a presenter real soon. So yeah, you can help me out, John, anytime.
Oh, I would love to.
Glory. So guys, here we go right now. So I'm gonna show you now what the elite has to say. So Mr. Williams, Mr. Charlotte himself. Okay, I want you to see what Bill Gates and Richard Branson has to say about Bitcoin. I want you to hear what the rich people who got a lot of them has to say.
Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill. And things like it is the equivalent of the red pill. We are entering a completely world of uncharted.
All right, now we can go back. I want you to pay attention to what he say about where he got Bitcoins at now, because this is truly, I like what this guy say.
Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill.
Red pill.
Okay? We are entering a completely world of uncharted water right now.
Have you made any investments in Bitcoin?
So, I mean, I own Bitcoin in my hedge fund. I own Bitcoin in my fund. I own Bitcoin in my private account. It is a huge deal. It's a huge, huge, huge deal. Because what you're talking about right now is, for the next 3 to 5 years, an unbelievably better store value. It is gold 2.0.
I think this is a currency that's really going to work eventually.
Well, I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, there is no Bitcoin company, there is no Bitcoin building, there's not even a Bitcoin server anywhere that you could shut down. It is completely distributed. That's what's unique about Bitcoin. It is, for the first time, a way for the two of us to exchange value online without a third-party interest.
Okay, I like to stop it there. The gentleman, Mr. Williams, Mr. Charlotte himself.
Yeah.
Did you hear him say that for the first time that you and I can exchange value without a third-party intervention?
Yeah, I did hear that for sure.
Okay, that's what I want you to do. That's what I really want to hit home with you on this one, okay? All right, so keep paying attention, because I'm going to show you why in a few minutes. Okay? All right,
intermediary. Until the invention of Bitcoin, for you and me to exchange money online, we had to employ a third party, like PayPal, like Visa, like MasterCard, right? Now we live in the 21st century. If we want to have a video call to China, we can do that for free. But to send a couple $100, which is essentially just ones and zeros being moved around, costs 5% plus takes over a day.
Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And of course, for large transactions, currency can get pretty inconvenient.
You'll see Bitcoin trading at 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Rick Falkvinia does an excellent analysis. He predicts that Bitcoin will capture between 1 and 10% of the global Forex market, which implies a price of between $100,000 to $1 million per Bitcoin. Most of the people who are on the sidelines not buying Bitcoin today will start to buy Bitcoin when it gets over 1,000, and then a greater percentage of people will definitely plow into Bitcoin when it starts to get over 10,000.
It's still predicting Bitcoin $10,000 per Bitcoin in 3 years.
Casares, he is the CEO of Zappo, which is a Bitcoin wallet and Bitcoin vault.
I think it's mostly a very positive thing. I think we're going to see ups and downs like with any other emerging technology, but I think Bitcoin is here to stay, and it makes sense that it be taxed and treated like any other.
So let's make a bold call here. In 10 years, what do you think Bitcoin will be worth? One Bitcoin?
Between $500,000 and $1 million.
A lot of people are just seeing the charts and thinking, how high will it go? What I'm doing is counting backwards. I mean, this is a transactional currency, and it is a store of value. As such, it is a product and a service competing on a very tangible market for stores of value and for transactional currencies. So what is the size of that market?
Right, and this is important.
And how big a market share can Bitcoin realistically take within a foreseeable time frame? Right. When you ask that question, then you come up with a market cap of Bitcoin total, and then you divide that by the number of Bitcoin in circulation by your estimated time, and seeing how Chinese are buying Bitcoin like crazy. I actually had to adjust this number upwards, but then you come up with a number of about $2 to $5 million per Bitcoin.
I suggest that everyone go back to buy one Bitcoin. Not too much, only one is enough. If everyone in this world, people, just to go back buy one Bitcoin, you know, the Bitcoin value go to the $1 million. And when the Bitcoin have $1 million, you know, all around the world will be crazy, and everyone will be the follow, and the other digital currency just to be, you know, be grandson of the Bitcoin. So for me, I think for a lot of people, they don't exactly understand why is Bitcoin.
Is Bitcoin the currency of the future, or is it the payment system they're developing?
Bingo! It's the payment system. It's the blockchain encryption, and they're interesting things. I think Bitcoin, or the really blockchain encryption that's behind it, has a greater ability to bring more of the world's population out of poverty than anything we've seen.
If you're new to Bitcoin, take your time to go out there and Google it and learn about it. It truly is one of the most important inventions in the history of humankind, and certainly the most important invention since the internet. Go out there, make a Bitcoin wallet, get involved, start using it, learn about all the positive ways in which this is going to improve the lives of every single person on the planet. Get involved, do it today. It's going to help everybody. Thank you.
All right, okay, there you go. So he said, get involved
things
now.
like it
Get involved
is the equivalent of.
So here we go. Let me answer. Okay, now I'm going to show you, because we're serious about our business here. I'm going to show you why, when you hear them say that you can be involved in the greatest wealth shift around the world, and that Bitcoin was created so that money can be sent from peer to peer. Now I want you guys to learn this word. It's called decentralization. Decentralization means basically taking out the banks, taking out the middleman, okay? Taking the middleman out. So that means banks. As it relates to money, it means moving banks out of the space. When Satoshi Nakamoto designed Bitcoin, he designed it during the housing crisis back in the 2009, 2008, and through the 2009 time frame, okay? Because money was in trouble back then, okay? So it was perfect time for him to introduce taking the banks who was creating the problems out of the picture. So Bitcoin was not designed for the banks. Bitcoin was not designed for the governments to be able to tax you around the world, because he didn't include it on their platform. So here we go. Let me take you to a video and show you 2 excerpts, and then I'm gonna show you the money. But this is a video on my website for all my new people. I want you to go to getfundingnow.info. I want you to watch this whole video, because your life gonna change about money, okay, by watching this. So I'm gonna show you 2 excerpts right now, but you go look at the rest of the video by yourself. But I suggest you show this to everybody.
Digital. Why not money? Money which we now know only exists as digits in a bank's database.
With Bitcoin, you can send $1 or $1 million worth of value anywhere in the world. You can do it for free, or you pay the Bitcoin network fee, which is still just around a penny. And there's nothing that the big banks or politicians can.
Here we go.
Question for you, man. Do you know what the #1 killer of testosterone is for men over 40? It's visceral fat.
Hold on. There we go.
Issued them. Large banks buy U.S. bonds to flip them, selling them to the Federal Reserve at a profit. This is the magic money machine. You see, the Fed is America's central bank, but it doesn't have any money. No cash on its balance sheets. When a bank buys a bond and takes it to the Federal Reserve, the Fed simply says, "Thank you, Mr. Banker. Here's the principal and some profit." New money isn't exchanged, it simply appears on the bank's accounts. Magic. For 100 years and counting, the precise mechanisms of these bond purchases have remained a secret. Here's where it gets really interesting. The Federal Reserve is not a government agency. It's a private entity, and its shareholders are banks which earn a dividend. As much as $80 billion per year total are paid out to some of the very same banks that sell the government debt to the Fed. Which banks? Don't even bother asking. That's also a secret. In other words, the magic money machine answers to no one. The Fed also sets the bar for how much interest you pay for a car, home, or business loan. Manipulating the supply of money has short-term and long-term consequences.
Pay attention.
Central banks aim to create new money carefully, strategically, and very, very slowly. Releasing more money into the economy causes prices to rise, ideally by 2% every year. That's supposed to foster economic growth. But 2% inflation means the buying power of one cash dollar in your pocket today will be 98 cents next year, and less nearly every year to come.
Since 1913, when the Federal Reserve took over the United States dollar, we've seen that the United States dollar has decreased in value 98%. Inflation is a far higher tax because on your income you pay it just once. If inflation is 2%, you're paying a 2% tax on your net worth every single year, your net worth held in currency.
So, what does that mean? If you earned $1 in 1913, you could buy 16 loaves of bread. Today, $1 barely buys you one. That's not a quaint notion of how cheap things used to be. It's proof that the value of your cash is slowly withering away. That $1 invested at 2% in 1913 would now be worth $7.24. More than 600% return versus a near total loss.
The US dollar has gone from being worth $1 to now being worth about 4 cents. So that's, 96% of its original value.
Hold it. I want to make sure everybody, I'm going to say everybody heard that. Your United States dollar is only worth 4 cents. All right, let him go. Let him go.
And it's a direct result of government control.
Governments don't create money from thin air all alone. You play a key role in the magic money machine.
So before I show you guys this part, how many of you guys recently have been to the bank and was denied a loan? All right, hold on. I just want to do this. I want to make it hurt. I want to make this hurt, okay? How many of you guys have been to the bank, applied for a loan for whatever reason, and could not get a loan? Now, if that's the case, I want you to see what the bank's been doing with your money, okay? Pay attention.
It's not really the central banks that are the problem. I mean, they're part of the problem, but the real problem is that we've given the power to create money to the same banks that caused the financial crisis.
We put our paychecks and savings into a bank account and draw from it as we need it. The banks are custodians of our money. Right? Wrong. It is now the property of the bank on their balance sheets. They can do just about anything they want with it. For example, create new money. Here's how. Your bank account shows $100, but the bank only holds $3 and loans $97 to Bob to buy something. In the bank's computers, you still have $100 in your account, but Bob now has $97 of new virtual money in his account. Just digits on a computer screen. There's no cash, no gold, or anything else backing up the new numbers in Bob's account. Just his promise to pay it back. This is new money created as debt. When those $97 are spent, say in a shop, the shop owner deposits into another bank, and it is lent out again, and again, and again. And each of these people have numbers in their accounts showing that they own this money. So your original $100 has multiplied. Now there are over $3,300 in the system. This process of loaning out far more money than a bank actually has as cash on hand is called fractional reserve banking.
So now, I have to stop it there for again. I want everybody who really want to be successful and know exactly what's going on with money. I want you to go on YouTube later on. Look at this video and just look at a couple of more videos that talks about what? Fractional reserve banking. So in other words, for every $97, for every $100 you put in the bank takes $97 and leverage it to $3,333 on your money before they release it back to you. That's for every, so you out here working, trading hours for dollars. 40 hours a week, 106 hours a month. They making money on your money and you can't even get a loan. Okay, that's why Bitcoin is so powerful. Okay, so we're gonna go on. I'm just about done with the 2 excerpts.
In the UK, 97% of the money that exists is just numbers in the computer system, and those numbers are created by the banks.
Banks earn untold billions in interest every year by creating and lending virtual money. What's more, banks don't even need your deposit to create new money.
All right, so take a look at this.
Double their profit margin.
Take a look at this.
You could not miss the point more effectively than by thinking of Bitcoin as a currency and payment network that will make shopping easier for the first world. Bitcoin is about everything else, everywhere else.
There are 2.5 billion people without a bank account. With Bitcoin, a mobile phone with an internet connection is now a bank with access to the global marketplace.
Hold it. I always want to make sure that you understood what he just said. A person with a mobile phone and a Bitcoin account now have the power of a bank. It's a bank, but you got to know what to do with it. Here we go.
What happens when Bitcoin services and infrastructure and Bitcoin wallets and payment processors start going into these countries? These people will be able to gain benefits from trade where they could not previously. These people will be able to send money home, international remittance, which is one of the major pain points of the current financial system.
Yeah, if I send $100, with banks it's going to cost me 20%, Western Union is going to cost 10%, other options that are competing with Western Union is still going to be about 5%. And if you are sending to really remote areas, it's going to be anywhere between 15 and 30%.
So in terms of money remittances, it's going to be a game changer using Bitcoin. You do not need a bank account. You just need an internet connection and a wallet to get set up. It's a tool to give people an access into the global ecosystem and give them a promise for an economic future, and specifically provide a way for them to not be dependent on a government that could shut down their bank accounts or even could go into their bank accounts and take out finances.
An international wire transfer can take up to 4 days. Yet the internet allows us to instantly and globally share text, pictures, videos, anything digital. Why not money? Money which we now know only exists as digits in a bank's database.
With Bitcoin, you can send $1 or $1 million worth of value anywhere in the world. You can do it for free, or you pay the Bitcoin network fee, which is still just around a penny. And there's nothing that the big banks or politicians can do to stop it.
All right, that's where I stopped this at right here. Boop. Let's go see the money. Okay, so guys, all right, so 2 points I had to make. First of all, I wanted to show you why we're at the right place and at the right time. That's the first thing I want to show you. Then I want to show you, not from my point of view, I want to show you why the elite of the elite, I want to show you what they said happens to money. You saw it with your own eyes. You saw what they do with your money. Okay. Then they told you that the government around the world can't do anything about it. Now, when I tell you that the banks are in the back seat, the banks are trying to figure out how to get fractional reserve banking back with Bitcoin. See, I can send you $1 million right now with Bitcoin and nothing can be done about it in 2 seconds. There's nothing stopping people from sending money through the blockchain. Banks got to determine how to get their profits. Governments are figuring out how to get their taxes. Nothing is stopping us. So with crowdfunding, we have the ability to send $1 trillion within a very short period of time and make everybody on this platform wealthy. When I say wealthy, I mean wealth beyond your belief. But you got to take this platform serious. You got to be able to share it with someone and bring them here, because every person you share it with is a potential customer for your new bank. See, guys, get this. You guys, I'm trying to teach this thing. You have a tool that basically allows you to become your own banking system. Social media. I got people, watch this right here. Watch this. Let me show you the power of what we have. Hello, Sally.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing wonderful. Could you tell the panel where you're from?
Wow, I'm from Kenya, to be precise, Nakuru City.
Kenya, Africa, or Kenya, North Carolina?
Africa.
Wow, girl, do you know that you have the power to create your own bank with your cell phone?
Oh yes, I know.
Tell the people on the panel, what do you do for a living?
Wow, for now I'm just an online entrepreneur full-time.
Full-time. Listen, guys, before she receives this platform, this lady is a full-time entrepreneur working from the comfort of her home, making her money to take care of her lifestyle. She is financing her own lifestyle herself because she made the decision. That's before this platform is even birthed. And now she have, listen, for the first time in the history of the world, social media, cryptocurrency, okay, and crowdfunding has come together in one place. Hold on. I got to cut them off. For the first time in the history of the world, it's come together in one space. You just at the right place at the right time, but you got to take ownership. Some people on this panel has really taken ownership. Now let me say, people keep saying, when is the software going to be ready? How much you paying for it? Where else in the world can you go and get software to make $1 billion and you don't have to pay but $35? Get a man time to get the software together, guys. You're going to have the ability to make $1 billion with $35 and know that this is real. This is your bank. Now, listen, somebody going to be standing on the stage in Dubai in a couple of months holding up a check for $1 million. Some people will be on that stage holding up a check for $1 billion because of 3 pieces of technology: social media, crowdfunding, and digital currency. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Arrow's on its way.
Huh?
I said Arrow's on its way. 1,000 people already.
Well, look. Let me tell y'all something. I want you guys to get this. You have the ability to be on that stage before me. I ain't gonna play no games with this, because all you need is 3 who's hungry. See, you gotta sort through some people. See, somebody out here they'd rather let the bank make $3,333 on their 100 than to take ownership of their own money. And they're gonna go back to that 9 to 5. They're gonna do 40 hours a week, 160 hours a month, and they're gonna think they're gonna take advantage of this program. There was a lady up here yesterday that told us that she said she's literally sick because she had an opportunity to get Bitcoin at 0.001. That's 1,000 Bitcoins for $1. For $1. And she missed
we talked for about 3 hours after. I talked to 2 ladies last night in the call for about 3 to 4 hours after our call ended. And yes, she still thinks about that to this day.
It would be hard for me. It would be
her whole family out.
It would be hard. It would be hard for me. It would be hard for me. See, the only thing about me, in 2009, I didn't know. So I took the position now to be able to put this in front of your face. Because whenever it hit $500,000 in 3 years, the only person you're gonna look, you need to go to the mirror. You don't need to look at nobody else. All you need to do is go to the mirror and say, man, I wish I took action. Because look, in 7 years, it's gonna be $1 million per Bitcoin. We got a market cap right now, $93 billion a day. $93 billion of Bitcoin is being converted a day. A day. We're looking at 1 trillion by 2018. Bitcoin by next year should be $50,000 a Bitcoin by next year. And we got some people on this panel that's not gonna take no action. You have the ability right now to get 3, who get 3, who 3. How many times you had somebody tell you that for $35 you can purchase some software, and with less than 300 people you can make $1 million?
Right.
And people rushing to own it. Look, let that man get that software together. Let him perfect that puppy so that whenever you start plugging people in, there is no excuses for people to what? Get plugged in. So now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take you over to the month. Let me do one more thing. I gotta ask another personal question. Beatrice, where are you? Where are you, baby? Where are you? Where do you live?
I'm in Africa, Kenya, Nairobi City.
Who is that, son? Who is that, son? Who is that, son?
That's my daughter, Esther.
Where Esther at? Come here, Esther. Come here, Esther. Where you at,
She's
baby?
gone.
Oh, man, I missed her. Listen, these kids are becoming educated, okay? These kids know about digital currency, okay? And they're in Africa. And you, look, there's some adults here that's playing with this thing. Hey, Sean.
Hi.
Tell me what we talking about. What are we talking about?
What's up, crowdfunding?
Okay, and what does WhatsUpp crowdfunding do? What do it do?
It's a fundraising platform.
It's a foundation platform that creates Bitcoins.
Yes.
What is Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is digital currency.
Oh, baby. You are my superstar. I don't care how far around the world you are my superstar, okay? All right. Just know that Mr. Earl love you. Let me go over here. To Gideon. Hey, Gideon. How you doing, Gideon?
Hello, I'm good, Jack.
Okay, tell the panel where you at. Tell the panel where you at. Where you from?
I'm in Nairobi. Actually, Sally is the person who introduced me.
Sally? Wow.
Yes, Sally.
Hey, guys, y'all getting this? All you gotta do is to ask the question and put people in front of the information. The information is mind-blowing, okay? There's no such thing anymore of a local economy. If you own this, you are now living in a global economy. I am the living proof. Right here, you see it. This is our network, okay? One more, let me see. Some people right now, Anthony Rono. Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, tell us where you live, Anthony.
I'm from Nakuru, Kenya, in Africa.
Ooh, ooh. And you going to do this Bitcoin program? I think his internet messing up a little bit. So are you excited about the program? Okay, I think his internet messing up. Guys, all right, are you excited about the program, Anthony?
Yeah, the program is nice. The Bitcoin is going big. I'm loving it.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, thank you, Anthony, for coming on. Continue to own this program, okay? And become a millionaire, bro. Become a millionaire. You are 300 people away from $1 million. And it's, look.
I believe that.
It's 88, what is it? I think it's 88 million people in Kenya. 88 million people in Kenya. Yeah. You're just about there. Just keep opening your mouth. Just keep sharing this platform. Now let me go show y'all the money, okay? That the government cannot stop you from sending from person to person. It's called, listen, the terminology is called peer-to-peer. Everybody say peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer.
Peer-to-peer.
Yes. Yes. It's nothing. I want you to understand what I'm saying. There is nothing keeping us from sending this money from peer to peer. Nothing. But you're the only person stopping us from getting these donations. Let me go show you guys some money. I don't want to be done. I got 10 minutes and I want to be done. All right, screen share. All right,
person to person. Yes.
Yeah, person to person. That's what person to person is, peer to peer. It was designed to send it from peer to peer because the banks had stuck us so many times around the world and money needed a chance to breathe. Okay, now, you guys can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so what you do, how do you get plugged in? Okay, you have an opportunity here to become a giver and a receiver at the same time. So how do you become a giver? What you do is that you make a one-time donation of $35 toward this platform. It's called crowdfunding. You saw Barack Obama. You saw him sign into legislation, okay? Right? So you make a donation, and your donation is going to be broken into two parts. The first part, $10, is going to the $1 billion fund, okay? And the second part, $25, is going to be donated to someone who needs money around the world. Now that $10, guys, that $1 billion fund is so important. Why? Because it justifies our existence. The $1 billion fund is created to be able to help a mother with a baby that don't have insurance that need a heart transplant. And all she got to do is to contact the board of directors here and say, we need to tap into that $1 billion to save our child. That's why Ash Shaheed is creating this $1 billion to fight poverty around the world. A house could get blown over in a hurricane like in Puerto Rico. And if they have our tool in their hand, they can get funding now. We know this because we just sent $100 to Zimbabwe through this platform, and the program hasn't even started yet. They already received the Bitcoin. They received the Bitcoins in 2 seconds through this platform. We sent it online. She got the money. Viola Weir in Zimbabwe. Okay? Now, what you do, you refer 3 people in order to get funded out of this platform. So you can't get a donation until you refer 3. So at this point, when you refer 3, your Bitcoin ATM machine is ready for business. Because you're gonna, check this out. So you get $75, I'm gonna do the numbers. Over here on level 1 is $75. The company is gonna give you a net payout of $25. I want everybody to say upgrade.
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 There you go. There you go. It's time for more money. So when you upgrade, the company automatically going to take $50 and it's going to take you to level 2. Now, because you owning this platform and you becoming a bank within yourself, a donation bank within yourself, you're going to share this with 3 people. You're going to share this with 3 people. That's also going to share it with 3 people. which is equal 9 people. 9 times 50 equals what? $450. But because you gave $50, you was a giver. Now you can receive. You can become a receiver. That's $450. Now let me do the math. Now out of $450 over here, you can't see it, but what you see is $292. Let me break it down. Out of $450, the company gonna take $100 and gonna upgrade you. The company gonna take $100 out of $450, gonna upgrade you to level 3. It's gonna give you a net of $350, and the company gonna take $58 for the $1 billion fund. Everybody say $1 billion fund.
$1 billion fund.
There you go. We need to make sure that money is going to the $1 billion fund so that the regulators around the world will know that we're serious about crowdfunding. We are a crowdfunding donation platform. So as the world begins to see on our website, our website on the official front page, there is a monitor. So as those donations are coming up, there's a meter that you will see increasing in value. That those donations are going to the $1 billion fund. So the SEC regulators cannot say that we're a Ponzi scheme. Got it, right? We are a donation platform where we help people by giving them what? Donations, which is legal. Now, at this point, guys, that $58 was taken out for the administration of this program, going to the $1 billion fund. Now you have a net payout of $292. Everybody say upgrade.
Upgrade.
Upgrade. There you go. More money, more money. Now,
upgrade.
When you go to level 3, guys, because you gave that $100 went to somebody's campaign. That money actually went to somebody's campaign. So somebody received a donation of $100, and because you gave, now you can become a receiver. Now you can receive 27 payments of $100. So that's $2,700. So $2,700. The company takes $700 and upgrades you to level 4. But let's do the math. Out of $2,700, $700 is gone. It leaves you $2,000. Now out of the $2,000, the company gonna take $290. So $290 plus $1,710 equals $2,000. You get to keep $1,710. The company is gonna take $290, $1,710. It's time to upgrade. Everybody say upgrade.
Upgrade.
Now,
upgrade, Doc.
Upgrade. Now this is where it gets exciting. It gets really exciting right here, Mr. Charlotte. Because when you go to level 4, $700 went towards somebody's campaign. $700 pay my light bill, my phone bill, my cable bill, and my security system on my house once a month. So that one donation really gonna pay a large share of my bills in my house. Just one. That's going to somebody in a donation. Now, because you gave, you're going to receive 81 payments. 81 payments. You're going to receive 81 payments of $700. Now, 81 payments of $700 equals $56,700 in Bitcoin. In Bitcoin. Okay, now, when you get $56,700, let's do the numbers. The company is going to take $5,000, and it's going to upgrade you to level 5. Then it's going to leave you $51,600. Out of the $51,600, the company going to take $6,700, and it's gonna use that for the $1 billion fund. Now we're serious about the $1 billion fund. It leaves you a net total of $45,000. Now, for my new people, I want you to know at this point, if Bitcoin was at 4,500 and it was there a couple of weeks ago, you now have in your possession 10 Bitcoins. 10 Bitcoins in 3 years will be worth $500,000 of Bitcoin. That's $5 million, guys. Now your 45,000, that's like, woo. In 7 years, that's $10 million. So some people are gonna say, how do you measure your success in this program? Your success is measured by you getting Bitcoin that you on a normal circumstances, you will either have to purchase it or you just wouldn't have it. And through donations, you're gonna have this in your possessions. Everybody say upgrade.
Upgrade.
Upgrade. There you go. Now, at this point, look, when you upgrade this time, somebody around the world will be happy. If you hear a loud scream and don't know where it come from, it could be me. Because when them $5,000 donations start coming in, I'm going to my one, I'm just going to shout. They're going to think I'm going crazy. Wow. You hear me? Now, $5,000 is going to somebody's campaign. But because you gave, now you put yourself in a position to get 243 payments of $5,000. Guy, 243 payments times 5,000 equals $1,017,000. That is 266 Bitcoins at 45,000, at 4,500 a Bitcoin. That's 266. That's $266 million. If Bitcoin only hit $500,000 in 3 years and you got it, that's 133 Bitcoins. That's $133 million. And all you started was how much, Sally? How much did you start with, Sally?
$500.
How much you start? $35?
Yes.
$35 will get you started in this program. Just $35 will help you if you open up your mouth and share and become an educator. Everybody on this platform, by coming here, it's like going to MIT is teaching Bitcoin at MIT. But the only thing about MIT, they're not giving you software where you can make $1 million. You get the information about the industry right here, right now. Now I'm gonna stop screen share now. Look, on level 6, everybody say upgrade. Upgrade. When you go to level 6, guys, it's so much money on level 6, you're gonna get 729 payments. That's more money. Okay. On level 7, let me share what you was on level 7. I've been asked not to disclose, because I used to disclose, but I've been asked not to disclose the money that's on level 7, because all I can tell you is that if you could put on average 3 people working in your household, and one donation is gonna be equivalent to their annual income in one donation out of 3 people working in your household. And you're gonna get 2,187 of them. So you're gonna wake up, and I'm gonna tell you something, you're gonna be able to make some large decisions in your finance. You're gonna be able to make some big financial decisions in your household. You can leave money for your kids and your grandkids 5 generations deep if you own this program and take action now. So now, that's my business call on me. So I'm just about done. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop here and ask anybody on the panel, do you have any questions for me about what it takes for you to get started? Okay, you can unmute yourself. If you have any questions, please ask. Now, we'll officially get started sometimes. I'm gonna just say, at the beginning of this month, we're scheduled to get started. 31st, okay? But give them, listen, $35 to make $1 million, $1 billion. $1 billion. Can't tell me it can't be done. I made connections just with this mouth in 3 months. I'm in Kenya, Africa. I'm in Nairobi. Not just me, I'm just saying, my team is in Nairobi. They're in Nakuru. We're in Nigeria. Huh? We're in Panama. Okay? In
Uganda.
Uganda? Yeah.
Tanzania.
Say it again. Go ahead, Beatrice.
Tanzania. South Africa.
Yes.
Hey, all I'm gonna tell y'all is this right here. See, look, listen to me. Some people think that I got older people that have been necking working with me for years that didn't even know how to log on to Facebook. 60 years old, and they're 70 years old, and they're using Facebook to grow their business. Cheryl, talk to me, Cheryl. Are you using Facebook?
Some,
you see?
Some. I'm not a Facebook fan, but some.
Some people, when they come to this platform, they couldn't even use, some people. Connie was on the other night, she gave, Bruce. Come on, Bruce, go ahead. Tell us, Bruce, I'm unmuting you, tell us. What you got to tell them, Bruce?
Man, I didn't know none of that stuff. I'm telling you, I called Earl, literally crying on the phone, and said, man, look, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. He kept me, no, come on, let me just walk you through. And then he talk about a spring chair. That's all, dog. You lost your mind there.
Before you leave, I want to show something to you.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna let you show it to me now, guys. I got people that work for me, and let me tell you how committed I am to this cause. I just understood that. Listen, it's called opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. I learned this in college. Okay, opportunity cost is giving up one unit of something that you already have for another unit of something that you want to receive. Okay, I took that in my economics class in college. I didn't think I was gonna ever use the stuff I was learning like that in college. But I know now, in order for me to get out of that old environment where I'm comfortable, so it can provide me the freedom that I've lived for all my life, I got to move myself out of that space in order to put myself in a position to do some of the things I've always dreamed of. So every day at 12 o'clock, my phone been ringing. That's money. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. This thing normally don't ring unless it's a customer trying to come to my shop, my business, to set an appointment so that I can make some money. I done cut this phone off 5 times while I've been online with you guys. It's been ringing. But I understand, though, that I'm investing in people. Okay? And that by sharing this knowledge and information, that everybody around the globe can be blessed with this information. And our program is automated. Go ahead, Miss Cheryl, and show us. Hey, let me ask Mr. Charlotte a question right quick. Mr. Charlotte, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
All right, tell us your name again, Mr. Williams.
Ricky Williams, not the football player.
Mr. Williams, you think you're gonna be joining us?
I don't see why not.
All right. Only thing you gotta do, get with David, take action, and let me tell you something, man. You can bless a whole lot of people. You can bless our youth. You can put this in front of kids, man, that would change their life and their children's life for the rest of their life if you just share this information, okay? Fleur. So I would love to have you on board. This is our family. You see, our family is not just local. You see that, right?
It's everywhere.
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 Thank you, buddy. Here we go. Miss Cheryl, can you show us what you want to show us? You can screen share.
Okay. I bought these things last night.
Okay.
You read that?
Let's see.
That's my iPhone cover I bought. Can you
Wow.
read it?
Never underestimate a woman who loves Bitcoin. Wow. Yes. Yeah.
And I got 10 of these.
Wow. You went ahead and got them. That's awesome.
Yeah, look, $1.88 piece.
Wow.
That's on that AliExpress.
Wow. Guys, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know, it's amazing.
And look here what's also there.
Oh, TBC is there?
Yeah, but it's $161.50.
Are you serious?
No, but it's 100 pieces.
Wow.
100 coins. TBC.
Wow. We got to go in together. We got to go in together and get some of those TBCs together, okay?
Yeah, okay. But they got a lot of stuff here. Look.
That is truly amazing. Because what I'm going to do, and thanks, Bruce, for bringing it to our attention. You see how knowledge is power? Guys, when I be doing local workshops here in a confined room, because I'm going to start teaching a class at least once a week. So when you guys log on, you're going to be logging on to one of my classes live. And I'm gonna, every person that comes into that room will get one of those medallions. Okay? Thank you for bringing it to the platform. Thank y'all for sharing, because that's going to take the business to another level. Okay? Blur.
Yeah, that's powerful.
It is. It is. Thank you, Bruce, for introducing that, because I've been seeing those jokers on the internet trying to figure out how in the world can I get one of them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Every time people are talking about what's Bitcoin, I like, here, take this, take this, take this, take this, take this. And I'm going to send them to a website. Okay? But I'm going to tell you, one of these is worth is rated at $6,000 if you own it, if you educate yourself. Clear. Guys, okay, so I'm going to do it like this, like I always do. I'm going to close it out.
Earl.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I'll be in your backyard tomorrow. I'll be in Durham for the homecoming. I need some of that turkey What is that?
Well,
Turkey what?
You want some of that turkey barbecue?
Turkey barbecue.
Look, hey, look, it's so good to make you want to slap yourself. Hey, look, my guy, where it came from, a friend of mine lives in Rocky Mount, David. And
okay.
And he's doing it, and he let me know whenever he cook that barbecue, that turkey barbecue, he let me know in advance when he's gonna bring it to me. So I'll set it up where you can get your hands on some, but he brought me all he had yesterday, okay? Okay?
Well, you're going to have to share some of yours then.
Boy, I'm going to tell you, it's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
All I had.
Okay.
I mean, seriously. I mean, seriously. I don't like hot dogs because hot dogs is it's a combination of grind meats. And you really don't know pork bellies and everything. You really don't know what's in a hot dog. So I don't eat hot dogs. So
they're not good for you.
Yeah. So I used the turkey barbecue on a hot dog roll, and that's my hot dog. So I'll get you that I'll get you some as soon as possible. You going to homecoming, David?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll be at homecoming tomorrow too. I'll see if I can look you up. Okay, let's take a picture together tomorrow.
I would love that.
Awesome. Bring your Bitcoin hat, okay?
Okay, I'll do it.
All right,
I will do it.
I'll make sure. I'm gonna be in the reserve section. I bought my tickets today, but the only thing they had left was reserve tickets. Okay.
Wow. Okay, that's not good news, but okay.
Yeah, they were $45 a piece.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Hey guys, anybody?
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do with my coins.
What you gonna do with your coins, Cheryl?
Well, I still do hair 2 days a week, do haircuts, and I've been handing out my business card for my website for WhatsApp. But that doesn't. People seem to be not going there. From now on, I'm gonna give out a Bitcoin with a card, and I'm gonna say, go Google Bitcoin and see how much this is worth if you had a real one.
Wow. Wow, that's gonna be a game changer.
So we'll see how that works.
Yeah, I gotta go order me something tonight. I gotta order something tonight.
All right. Marketing strategy, Cheryl. Marketing strategy.
Yep.
You know it.
Guys,
okay.
Hey, anybody else got anything they want to say before we log off?
Yeah, I just want to say we love you, man.
We love you too, bro. You better believe I love you too. You better know that. You better know that. And this is power. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all just don't know it, but this is my family. I mean, seriously, I got Sally and Beatrice, and now Anthony is joining us, and we got Gideon. Hey guys, I feel just like y'all are really my family because all the borders have been broken down with social media.
That's true.
There's no excuse for us now because nobody can stop us. We're nurturing relationships around the world. And this is a true example of what can be done. Okay. All right, guys. I gotta go back to my business. It's Friday. And people got to get paid on Friday.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's up?
What's up? What's up? All right. Thank you, y'all. We'll see you guys, and we'll see you. Shirley, you doing anything tonight?
No, I'll be here.
Okay. Awesome, guys.
I talk to you.
You guys want to plug in? Hey, Anthony.
I'm asking. This is Jackson.
Yeah. Hey, is that Jackson?
This is Jackson.
Hey, Jackson. How you doing?
Yes. I'm doing fine, sir.
It's nice to see you, man.
I just wanted to ask. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice to see you too.
Say that one more time.
I was asking if I can get your presentation.
If you can get my presentation?
Can I get the presentation?
Yeah, I will send it to you. I'll tell you what, have you friended me on Facebook?
Hello?
Have you friended me on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay, well then send me a message.
On my email.
Send me a message, and I'm going to send you a link for the presentation.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, I sure can. Yeah, it's a recorded version of what we're doing right now. It's gonna be this recorded version, okay?
because I'm gonna meet my friends and I want to do the presentation for them.
Wow.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, yeah.
Smart man. You go ahead. Get your people.
That's awesome. Only thing you got to do is push the play button, and you got me in your living room any way you want me. Okay.
That'll work.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Okay.
All right. So
Hey Earl, before you leave, can you text me your address?
Yeah. Okay. Let me do it right now. Hold on. Let me do it right now.
No, you're gonna put it in the chat room. You know I don't know nothing about that, so you're gonna have to text it to me.
I'm gonna text it to you right now.
That'll work.
All right, good.
Don't be laughing at me, Sally.
I'm gonna text it.
I'm happy to see you.
Hey, happy to see you, girl.
Pleasure.
We need to make this money so we can come see each other.
Yes, indeed.
I love your smile,
Yes,
Sally.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, she got a gorgeous smile, don't she?
Yes, she do. Yes, she does.
I know that's right.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'm texting you now, Bruce, to make sure you get this.
That'll work. Hey, God is good. I love you, folks. Do what you got to do. I got to get off here. I gotta make a pizza.
All right, y'all.
What's up? I need a pizza. What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming.
Hey, John, Bruce gonna be taking Bitcoins for pizza soon.
Hey, I signed up 2 people for Keith while we were on the meeting today.
You did what?
I registered 2 people for Keith while we were on the meeting today.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You are a go-getter, Cheryl.
Wow.
He calls me while he's at work and he says, okay, I got 2 more, and he gives me the information, so I registered them.
Man, I'm so happy for you.
Cheryl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
how do I go about getting that flyer? You have my picture, right? You because you made me one of those.
oh yeah, I have one of yours already made. I just need to put it on the 4. You want the flyer for the 4 postcard size, right?
That would be awesome. You are.
And you
awesome
want it to your phone number on it to contact you, text or call your phone number.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd prefer to get them on the phone. Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll do it. Okay.
All right, guys.